Zoid got some nice shots. Alright, I see a big giant head. I hear epic adventuring music. I think it's time for Adventures After Dark. Hi, everybody, it's Big Ed Mustafa. Welcome to another white knuckled, riveting series of adventures tonight here on Lotro Stream. I'm Big Ed, I'm your host. I'm delighted to be here. And I am enjoying some Coke Zero. Oh man, is that ever the stuff? Wow, somebody just leveled up. Congrats. That's not how that works. Okay. Why is my level 110 burglar out in the Misty Mountains, you ask? Because we were hunting roving threats on Wednesday. I know we knocked out several regions. Angmar, Misty Mountains, and we went questing in Mirkwood, southern Mirkwood, and we got 3 of the 4. And Arthur just kept insisting that there was a bug with one of them. But we futilely ran around looking anyway, so that was okay. So interestingly enough, I watched the YouTube replay from last week's stream, and there was a lot of talk about Turkey. So when people say, let's talk Turkey, apparently that's a popular subject. I had discussed the fact that, well, I don't dislike turkey. It might be my least favorite form of meat. I've had good turkey, I've had a lot of mediocre turkey, and I've had some turkey that disappoints. And generally speaking, if I'm offered turkey or most any other kind of protein, it's pretty rare I actually take turkey as a choice. It's just one of those things. But that seemed to spark some interest in some folks conversation-wise. I did get a suggestion for a turkey sandwich where you put turkey, mayonnaise, and cranberry sauce together. And that is good. Cranberry sauce on the turkey. The tartness of the cranberries offsets the turkey nicely. It's a good combination. In fact, I've heard of Thanksgiving sandwiches where you literally just take sandwich bread and you put turkey, stuffing, cranberry sauce. If you got some leftover sweet potatoes or yams, you slap some of that on there and just put a whole Thanksgiving dinner between 2 slices of bread and go to town on it. Nothing wrong with that. But yeah, turkey's fine. I just like everything else better, which I hadn't really thought about until a discussion at work last week. Oh, I want to go over here. We ride for Mirkwood. I want to go find this dang spider we couldn't find on Wednesday. Hoping he's out and about. Potino Bowen checking in. Forbin Kid checking in. Hello, you fine gentlemen. Let me get Potine shouted out. If you're not following Potine O'Bowen, correct that mistake immediately. Throw him a follow. Show him some love. He can be your role model, your life coach, your mentor, your inspiration for all things. And I think the spider's often not that far away. I'll just ride up there. First, I'm going to make love to this tree, apparently. I wanted to invite Crasher, and I got run into this tree doing that. So we'll send him another invite, see if he's interested in joining me. It is going good. Antler bopping in, Gipio bopping in. Gipio and Antler. Our naval battle this weekend is us against the whole field. So we need everybody at max attempts this weekend. All you have to do is earn ribbons. And the first tier is 10 ribbons, which isn't hard to get. So I was actually playing a little shooty boats right before I started the stream tonight. I think I put up 6 stars in 5 attempts. So yeah, it's pretty easy sailing. But if you get in there before everything gets leveled up, you can get a chance to get some work in early. So we're looking for a giant spider out here named Woe Weaver? Weaver of Woe? Master of Dungeons says, holy smokes, that war steed is massive. Yeah, I've been feeding him too much. And I tend to match my war steed to my armor set, so if I'm on a medium armor character, I ride a medium war steed. The heavy war steeds are even bigger. And hello, Master of Dungeons. Although somebody warned you on your stream not to watch Big Ed because he's terrible. But glad you're here anyway. Hopefully you had a good stream. I got a chance to catch a little bit of the tail end. Looked like you might have been enjoying some Fall Festival. Is that kicked off? Is Fall Festival a thing yet? It is mid-October. They should have started that already. Haunted Burrow and whatnot. Started yesterday. Well, there you go. See, I wasn't imagining things. Mrs. Mustafa likes to slip hallucinogens into my food and beverage just to make me more pliable. I'm all zombied out and she hits me with stuff like, take me to the thrift store. I'm like, yes, mistress. That's a great big bat. So the funny part is, even if we find this stupid giant spider out here walking around in the woods, and I have no idea where to look for him to be sure, we'll probably have to go do it again on Wednesday anyway, because I don't think Bree is around. That's okay. We can track him down twice until we get good at it. I think this is the end I can't get out of. That's pretty funny. We'll quit checking out my horse's rear end and right out of this place. Treasure cache back there, but I had already picked it up. A great way to level Angmar and Mordor server characters. Excellent point. I myself, being a cheap chisel and free-to-play player, am not on either of those fine servers. Sounds like y'all are having a ton of fun over there. That's just one more great reason to go VIP, in case you didn't have enough already. Don't be a cheap chiseling guy like me. Spend a little bit of money and support Standing Stone Games, and go VIP. You'll be glad you did. You get mail anywhere and 500 extra Lotro points a month to spend on whatever you want. And you get Swift Travel unlocked and more perks than I can even probably remember. Master of Dungeons says, I am just old school. I bought the lifetime account back in 07-08. Oh man, talk about money well spent. I have found an ancient treasure cache. Well, we'll go check out another spot or two here. Yeah, I might be the world's only 17-year free-to-play player. This is my original beta account back before launch, and I was a long-time Asheron's Call subscriber and got beta invites to both DDO and to Lord of the Rings Online, and liked both games well enough, but I was also subscribing to EVE Online at the time, and I was like, I don't really need a third MMO, but I'd gotten into RC flying shortly thereafter, about the same time, I guess. And I was spending so much time doing stuff with the flying club and going out to the field and not doing a lot of gaming. I was like, I don't really want to pay for a subscription to games I'm not playing regularly. So I kind of let all of my subscriptions lapse to Asheron's Call and EVE Online. But within a year or two, winter rolls around, and a lot of the guys in the airplane club build models over the winter, and it's like, I do put a plane together now and then, but I don't sit there and like scratch build or build from kits like some of the other guys do. So I kind of wanted to game during the winter and game after, gets to be 10, 11 o'clock at night. I'm not quite ready for bed, but I don't really want to still be up gluing airplanes together when I'm super tired. That's not very fun. So, I wanted to game, and they announced that Lotro and DDO had gone free to play, and I came back and checked them both out, and they'd made some changes to DDO that, for whatever reason, Lotro just struck me better at the time. So I've been playing the game steadily ever since. But I've been playing free to play for so long, people are like, can you really play this game free to play? And everybody's like, yeah, go check out Big Ed. And it's like, okay, I guess I can never go VIP. I'm the poster child for being cheap. Are you laughing at me, Antler?
Maybe.
I figured. How's your week going, bud?
All right.
Even gonna know what to do with yourself with no Husker game tomorrow?
Work it probably, I don't know. We'll see.
Mrs. Wool is just south of you.
Okay.
I thought Aragon was a lost cause.
Oh, good. Now Mrs. M's finally ready for the couch. Hang on.
53.7 west.
Sorry, Mrs. M was also yelling at me. Where were you telling me to go?
South of you, 53.7 west.
I'm on my way. Oh, there we go. Unfortunately, just as you were telling me that, Mrs. M asked me to help her with something, so I'm going to be a few minutes. So, yeah, not very happy about that, but we have to take a short pause, chair stream hype, and I'll be back as quick as I can.
We need a few people to join us.
At 110, I think we don't need a ton of people. I'd be
Okay.
surprised if you, me, and Freelancer couldn't take this thing down. Of course, we'd have to get Freelancer to join us. But it looks like Egarther's coming online. And I'll send Freelancer a third invite. And my excuse will be we're waiting for everybody else to get here, and I'll be right back. Sorry for the
Okay.
interruption.
I'll get a Coke Zero.
Alright, looks like I've got a few minutes. We might be able to take the spider down.
You looking for Woe Weaver again, or did you find it?
We have Woe Weaver.
Yeah.
We are looking at Woe Weaver. You want a summons?
A summons?
Yeah, rally horn.
No. No.
Okay. How much backed up stuff do I have?
Does everybody have the quest?
Yeah, I have it.
Should.
Oh, can we share it then?
Yeah, I got it.
I don't know if you, Arthur, you know the answer to this question, but Master of Dungeons just asked if they ended up taking away the Founders option for a lifetime sub, or that option isn't available anymore.
I actually wouldn't know the answer to that. I've only been playing for like 10 years. So I do know some people who are founders, but I don't think it's any form of lifetime has been offered for quite a while.
Dude, I just
No, they dropped that about 2 years before free to play came up.
got a Tome of Lesser Needed acceleration at the loot drop.
Nice.
And,
Here we go.
And
Here we go.
Hibernus.
Whenever you're ready, freelancer. And go turn that in, and then we can figure out what other mischief we want to get into tonight.
Yeah, I think the bug is perhaps the combination of Woe Weaver and that particular point. Whenever it gets assigned that spawn point, it just doesn't show up.
Okay.
So if you just wait another day, and if it shows up at a different spawn point, then you're fine.
That
But
tracks.
it just it will never show up if it's assigned to that spawn point, I think.
Weird.
At least that's what I've been reading.
Fix it.
It might be on their to-do list.
See, I have a what is it? Fan?
So does that mean we've killed every
Hanging.
roving threat in every region now?
Unless you count the scourges, yes.
Are they
yeah, I've got a
scourges or are
few
they roving
scourges
threats?
hanging.
I don't think I've gotten any
Yeah.
of the scourges yet.
The answer to the question is yes.
Okay.
I am short
Take your pick.
2 scourges in Mordor because they're both level 115 fellowship.
Let's go scourge hunting. That sounds fun.
You all have a fast way to Mordor.
I do. And if I do, everybody should.
In case anybody doesn't, you do definitely have a path to the kin house, and there is a Mordor door in the kin house.
Perfect. I have ruins of Dingarth. You guys can meet me
Okay.
there. I can go finish dealing with Mrs. M, and I'll be back in just a minute.
Ruins of Dingarth is a perfect place to start.
Okay.
I was just about to do a double swift travel from Camp of the Host, and then I realized, wait a minute, I have a Mordor door too in my house. Why the hell wouldn't I use that?
That takes you to Magashtu, correct?
No, the housing item takes you to Ruins of Dingar.
All right. I'll be right
The,
back. Talk amongst
The
yourselves.
Blazon,
Okay.
the Blazon from Minas Morgul takes you to the old, Second Age,
Right.
Dingarth.
Yeah. So I just use one of the allegiance transports, and then take the transport to Mordor from there, which takes you to Magashtu.
Yeah, I haven't bothered with the Allegiance stuff yet.
So last night, Rotwing was to the immediate northeast, not north, south.
All right. Mrs. M is still concentrating on her current project and does not yet need my help. So, where do we want to head first?
Hopefully not far.
Okay.
Yes, wait,
One of the spawn locations for Rotwing is right near here. If I remember correctly, it's like yeah, basically due south of here in the hill.
Okay.
Rotwing,
Like
I got the quest pop up.
Oh, good.
He's right over there.
do them on horseback or foot?
You might want to stay mounted because we need to take care of the minions first. So better to handle this as a mounted warband.
Okay.
Dang it. I'd almost hit the hips button. Oh, there's a treasure cache here.
There, I must have already picked it up. Yeah, it's gonna be really hard on 4.
Yeah, especially since my LOE is 2.
Oh yeah, that's a factor.
So I pretty much just crumple.
Well, it's definitely targeting me, but I'm not seeing. Oh, there we go. Now the target.
15k a tick. And that's from the minion.
Yeah, they're tearing me up.
Oh, there's 2. Dang it.
Yeah, I feel like we need a yellow bear or something to help out. If nothing else, I need somebody to res me over and over.
Yellow bear. Yellow bear. Yellow bear.
Exactly. Hey, let's go hunt scourges. That should be fun.
Regen. Did all of his minions regen?
How many did he start with?
If it was a war band, they wouldn't.
Got 4 of them.
Dang it.
Huh.
Actually, the question wasn't, what can we do that's fun and easy? The question was, have we done all of the roving threats?
Fair enough.
So it was an accurate answer.
Just come back when you know.
So mature.
Go, 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 go.
Jeez.
Right? need to run away again. Nope, not fast enough. Man, these
Where'd all of
minions,
his minions go?
they're scattered around. I was fighting one of them. They just set me on fire
Can't
and boom,
target
I'm
any of
dead.
Shoot you
Oh, there's
from
one.
the other,
There you
from
go.
the Shire. Hmm.
Hey, I found Forbin Kid. And Salinity.
You hang around the red circle again.
Yep.
Does he have
Not
any
because
minions?
I died, I just look for soft, squishy players like you guys so that I can help them out. I'm such a good person. Yeah, he's still got 2 with him.
At least they're not respawning.
Oh, here's
right?
2 more.
Oh, they are respawning.
Yeah.
You
should
jinxed
be
it.
able to. He hasn't reset. He's been locked on me for the last couple minutes.
Yeah, and
Really?
one of the handlers' morale has been going down, so he hasn't reset. Maybe they have some sort
Oh,
of...
he's making another beeline for me. And I don't have a flop. At this point, I'm just basically waiting to be murdered.
As long as we can
There we
tag
go.
team them and gradually grind down the minions.
Yeah, I'm riding out of range and gonna get off. Need some health.
I just, once they decide
Wow.
I need to die, I don't really
Coming
have
for
an
me.
answer. I either have hips available or I don't.
Well, these arrows keep coming out of the invisible sky somewhere.
Never at hips don't lie.
Sounds like
Well,
he
you-
might be under a gypsy curse there, Forbin Kid.
And I kill his handler before he kills me. Yep.
My answer to that question is no, I cannot. Is this another scourge right over here? I'm looking at a Kargul named Ulgaroth.
It's possible.
And I mean, he's like literally right next door. I had to bail out to try to heal. Where are you going?
Now
Why
it's
am
not
I
the
still
time
in
to rubber
combat?
band.
2-for-1 Scourge special.
With death,
That healer's
Alamo.
almost down. Come on. Alright, healer down. Not healer, handler.
Oh, I still see one shield.
Yeah, I don't. Where is he? Where is ya? Great.
still has
here
a
he
blood
is.
pack. He has a blood pack.
Yeah, right here.
Still.
Oh, there he is.
What are we hunting?
One more handler.
This guy's got more handlers than a politician.
And he's running. Do not tell me he's resetting.
No, his handler just went to go catch up with him. Ah, shoot. Yeah, I can't even clear the fire by the time my horse gets knocked out from underneath me.
Stupid bat, get off. Where'd that handler go?
Oh, he sticks up for his handler.
He is loyal.
Oh, Mrs. M's hollering. I'm trying to get back to you guys, rubber banding a little bit.
Yeah, a huge
bad,
amount.
bad
I have
lag.
completely stopped
Welcome to
getting off my
Gladden.
horse to find out where I've actually ended up. Usually that means you got caught behind a rock.
He still has a minion up?
Yes,
Yeah, we're on him
Yeah,
now.
we're beating him up right
he's
now.
almost dead. He's down.
Okay. He is peckless and feckless.
Behind that rock just in time for that attack.
Die, villainous scum.
Hit him with torpedoes.
Exactly.
Come on. Don't freeze now.
Swing. Battery swing.
Rotwing did not make it.
And neither did we a few times.
Yeah.
Why am I still in combat? It doesn't show me in combat, but it's not letting me take action. There we go.
So, Ulur Groth, is that another one of the stages?
I don't know.
Well, he's attacking us.
He seems quite courageous.
He may be Scourge adjacent.
Scourge-ish?
He's a fast sucker.
Well, we're in the wrong place for him to be one of the 9, so it's not that.
Yeah.
He's
it's
just
definitely not
he's just an amped up cargo.
that. You're a Scourge wannabe. You will never amount to a Scourge. I know Rotwing. We fought Rotwing. You, sir, are no Rotwing.
Hidden threats of
He was a hidden
Gorgoroth.
threat. Oh. And I got killed by trash mines.
Nice. Alright, now I really need to go help Mrs. M. Just gonna walk up to the road in stealth. I'll be back in a minute. Well done, gentlemen. Tearstream hype.
Used awareness. What a surprise.
And I'm
Stupid,
not hearing you.
stupid mute button again. I press it and it doesn't switch. It's always been a problem with my Blue Yeti. I was just saying that there's a bunch of good Lotro streamers on right now. Sleepy Dog TV, Potino Bowen, Lariana, and Perwithian are all streaming Lotro right now. Where are we off to?
Well, so there is a weekly for 5 scourges. I don't know that anybody is at that point where they're getting that weekly quest. The other one that I have left to do is actually Bristlebite, big spider in Lingerith.
Okay.
So really the easiest thing to do would be to just down the road past the next stable master.
Okay.
Don't turn left here, that takes you to Gamtoon. Nobody wants to spend more time there than necessary.
Yeah, there's a lot of orcs that get killed in there.
Oh, I can get the stable master here. I think there's one, if I recall, from many years ago.
Well,
The
this is
Lord of
Magash
the
right here.
Nazgul who wields the sorcerous power of the ring, the Heartstopper, was titled Witch King of Angmar.
So the question becomes,
and justly so, for Angmar
where is
quivered
Gristlebite,
under his
like-
wrathful gaze.
there are 4 locations. One of them is in Dora Marth. That's pretty much the same place that Rotwing was at. So I doubt they would be that close together.
Okay.
There is a far north location, which is like the northernmost portion in.
Well, should we just start at the north and work down since we're already pretty north?
Kind of what I'm thinking. Yeah, if we go west in here, yeah, through the canyon in here.
Is there a
and
mailbox in here?
There, can't imagine there isn't.
Should be, yeah.
You need to drop some stuff.
Yeah, I am at a point where I need to do some inventory management. I don't see a mailbox.
Really? That is.
Oh well.
To imagine a.
Where
Okay.
you guys are going north?
Hang on.
Okay.
Yep, no mailbox, just a milestone.
That's strange.
No, we're going basically west.
All right, I'll follow you guys.
We're off to see the spooters.
If Mark Twain had been a Lotro player, he would have said there's 3 kinds of lies. Lies, damned lies, and mini-map information.
Don't forget tooltips.
And tooltips.
So we're going to be turning north. Northward, yeah, along here.
Hey, Forbin Kid, you're a champion. Just kill 1,000 spiders really quick while you're close to me, would you?
One location west of here. I don't know if it's up above, down at ground level.
And something is
It's bitter.
like
But
this.
no more.
I take a quick look back here. Yeah, if it's here, it's above. Oh, look, treasure cache. Shouldn't even bother with the treasure cache because I'm scanning. Follow.
Right. Got ahead of you.
Well, there's another location farther north. Yeah, you're just east of it.
Up on the way to Durthang.
So it's tricky if I remember right. There's kind of a like a caught behind something. Boomerang.
Yeah, I'm just gonna ride away. The
Just
fast
before
as
you
I'm
get-
killing stuff from horseback, there's not much point in it.
Just before you get to the turn to Durthang, or I should say just after, there is an option to turn away from the path to Durthang. Where is this even that spot? I think that there's a left turn up above here. It goes to the plateau away from heading to Durthang.
Come on, you guys, we have to protect Doug the sheep.
Oh, he's a deep claw.
Oh, okay.
That's why he's called Doug. And I'm called Bug.
Does not appear. Well, the other spawn point is quite a ways south. And given where we are, it might just be easier to go back out of Lingers altogether. Back out to toward the Doramarth stable master, because it's that, or take the canyon through the spiders all the way south, and we don't want to do that.
Yeah, spiders are slow.
They're obnoxious. Faster, straighter path, anyway.
Thus were the Nazgul, the great Lord Sauron's most powerful servants, made. Each in his own keep in Mordor they dwelled, and in Minas Morgul they gathered, a fell and terrible host.
So, freelancer, you're just out scouting?
I'm just gonna drive south. It's a fair ways.
Okay.
I mean, you might as well take the stable to Magashtu, because we got to go farther south than that anyway.
I literally
Any
don't
of
know
that
what's
a quick
happening
travel
right
for
now.
you?
I clicked
well,
on the stable master and I just lagged away from him. It's,
Yeah, I'm here. We're just rubber banding back and forth.
yeah. Well, it's just Gladden being Gladden.
I'm just glad I'm getting the message, reduced awareness, otherwise I'd have no idea.
Yeah. I clicked on the stable master and it says,
If you know,
okay,
you know.
Magishtu I can
Whoa.
go to, yeah.
Wow.
We ride for Magishtu and for glory.
I think one of the first video clips I caught Big Ed playing was in this area here. Must have been about 2 years ago.
Yeah, it takes me a long time to level. Dardanissa was probably like level 108 at the time.
It was probably, I don't know what server it was on, but
It was probably our Evernight group.
I think you guys brought the lag from Evernight to Gladden.
Could be.
I really haven't had any issues on while I've been in area door, so
I didn't have hardly any lag yet. Never mind.
Yeah, when we played, it was the middle of the night. We were probably the only people on the server. Actually, that's one of the reasons why we came to Gladden, is we were having trouble getting a raid group put together to finish some of the stuff.
And now you see the double-sided sword, right? If you have a high population, you can get groups, but you get lag like this.
Mm-hmm. Okay, where are we going through from here?
All the way through the main road down to the bottom.
Okay, so back into Lingris the way we came before.
No, just south.
Oh, okay.
Past Darmauser, past Jamball, Gomball. Another place you don't want to spend any longer. I gotta remind myself to go back in and do one of those rep quests in there. I was forced to. kill one creature for another quest in one of those places, so that dropped my reputation. Yeah, I can't have that.
Like Joan Jett said,
Do you do in league and ale association?
I'm actually doing that right now.
I was just wondering if freelancer did, because every time you do a full run,
yeah.
one of the reps is not at Kindred anymore.
Yeah, you always have to do a couple of side quests to sort that out. But once you're kindred with both of those, I never do that again. Are you kidding me? I don't do runs for either of them. That is one rep that I don't do on every tune.
I enjoy doing the in-league pub crawl on Heavy Warsteed.
At night, when it's raining.
When I've been drinking as well.
I just completed my initiation. My first time on any character doing it.
Nice.
Is that the one where you have to pick the in one league or the ale league or something?
Now, you don't have to pick. You can join up with both of them. It's just that most of the quests, it will give you reputation with one faction and subtract from the other.
Yeah, raise one.
So it's
lower
like
the other.
it's like a seesaw type of thing. There are a couple quests, in fact, the initiation quests, which give you only rep with that faction and don't hurt you with the other faction. So you can always repair your rep using those.
I get it.
Yeah, the pub crawl's one of them.
But there's only one quest of each that does that.
It's not nearly as complicated as Fushambal. Because with that one, with Fushambal, different quests lock at different rep levels, so it gets complicated.
Well, you don't have access to a quest giver for a faction until you're neutral with that faction.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I just reached
Or-
Mervarg. I had a fire drake right in the middle of the road. There was no way to not aggro him.
Roadkill.
Well, I was almost the roadkill. I'm finding Burglar to be extremely useless on mounted combat out here. And I'm also concerned about my ability to handle large groups of spiders all at the same time. I don't think that's going to be a win for me if I come out here solo.
Well, I take it Venus Morgul's out of the question then.
Never.
After you make the right turn and come across the bridge, we're at the top at an intersection.
Web-covered page.
Oh, yeah. Go.
Right past the stupidly placed milestone.
The dumbest milestone in all of Middle-earth.
I wondered why they put it there.
Well, there are reasons to come here, but still,
Centuries later,
Not enough to justify a milestone.
no.
Well, unless you have 50 milestone
terrible and powerful,
slots.
lurked in the mountains of shadow.
Yeah, which milestone do you give up to place to this one?
Yeah, just spend another $6 or whatever they cost.
Well, every once in a while, they're 40% discount.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what their original value is. I buy them so seldom.
Yeah, buy them with Mithril coin. It's cheaper if you're buying 2 or more. Wait for the Mithril coin to go on sale and use that for the milestones.
I did buy the 2 travel skills though that get the travel down to 5 minutes, and I like that one. but it's just the characters, so.
They're per character and they're not cheap, but they are worth it. We're turning here, turning left here.
We're walking, we're walking.
Yeah.
Is that a stalker on your butt?
I forget what movie that was from that I'm thinking of. They were going through the White House and we're walking. She's trying to keep the
Dave.
tour.
Dave.
Yeah. I thought it was that one, but then I was trying to remember what it was about, or why, who was doing the walking.
Got to be the best part he ever did. Not necessarily because of his acting or anything, but he got to be with Sigourney Weaver in it. So I think we're going in the cave. Got to remember exactly where the cave is.
We ride for the cave.
We swim for the cave.
We're gonna ride dolphins to the cave. Mordor River dolphins. They're very rare.
I feel like it's along this base.
Ooh, a campsite
is.
fire.
Almost walked past it.
Well, they're designed that way. But when the direction you're coming in from, it's always just around the corner facing the other way.
Ooh, a web-covered page.
It's a web page.
Mm-hmm.
Once she dwelt in the mountains of
Wanna
terror,
go
the
the
nameless
east?
horrors of that lost age. But when its peaks were drowned, Shelob alone escaped the ruin
If
that
he is
consumed the
here.
rest of Ungoliant's children.
Where are you? And your brother too.
They really put a scourge in a place that's so constricted. It's kind of mean.
There's an opening up here. There's a clearing. Whoa.
For a hobbit, this is wide open.
Does not look promising.
Dwarf, not so much.
No sign.
Trying to impregnate you.
Stoic Cabbage says, "What's the best server for PvP?" Don't PvP, but what I've read, Arkenstone for North America and Evernight for EU.
Arc is
Although-
correct. At least the folks I knew that were heavily into PvP.
They're the most
Because
active.
population might be a little bit less than usual because of legendary servers.
Well, people aren't PvPing on the legendary servers, are they?
No, but a lot of people are spending their time there who would be spending their time PvP.
Really?
People like Bloodborne.
Yeah, Evernight's population is way down. But then, of course, you know, there are a lot of people who are attracted by having a server that's in the EU. Physically.
An EU server that's actually in the EU is a novel concept.
Yes.
I'm surprised that people who are into the Ettenmoors would go back to not being.
There
in
are
the
a lot of
Ettenmoors.
people PvP when they're kind of tired and bored with the regular content,
Okay.
whatever that happens to be, raiding or whatever. Right now, they're doing legendary server stuff. A lot of them.
Oh, you mean
Yeah,
people
sure.
with fewer than 25 tunes?
Have we decided that it's not in this cave and we want to move
Yeah,
on?
I'm not seeing it.
Okay.
Yep.
No, these spiders are friendly. They're not attacking me at all.
No, I'm dragging
Spiders
them all.
are our friends. Where are we in a
Yeah.
circle here?
There we are.
Oh, okay.
Well, there I am on my layer.
Can we buy a drone at the store?
What?
A drone?
Huh.
Make searching a lot easier.
I hear there's a guy up in a big tower that can see a lot of stuff. Maybe we could hire him.
Now you joined a new band called Third Eye Blind. The guys in the flying club actually use drones to go look for lost planes out in the woods. It's rather amusing.
But then what do you use to find those drones when they crash?
It's a vicious cycle. Ooh, another web-covered page is over here.
Long before Lord Sauron came to
Oh boy.
Mordor.
Alright,
Long
I just
before
fell
the first
through.
stone
Oh,
of
I was
Barad-dûr
momentarily in a
cast.
state where it looked like
She
I was
lived,
falling through the
creature of evil in the form
landscape.
of a spider.
Through the dimensional
yep.
corridors of...
and then it resolved.
Yes. To the tune of "Let's get metaphysical."
I wouldn't have found it up west up here, would I? Up the hill there?
would you?
Well, I don't know. I seem to recall running around these areas, and I was up in a isolated area, and I think I found something I didn't want to find.
Um,
Jace?
well, I guess we could take the road like we were going to go to the fortress. Wait. That ain't it. That one. Want that path. Want the next one over.
That's just what I was thinking.
What's this? What's iron grasp? I guess it's just an elite.
I think that's a hidden threat.
Well, he's not very well hidden. He was right out in the open.
He's working on it. He's a probationary hidden threat. Yeah, I've run into him before. In fact, I think I run into him pretty much every time I do Linguist.
Map is messing. Backing up just a little bit. Yeah. Need to make the left turn down here. Rather than across the bridge.
Your Bugs Bunny in it? I knew I should have taken that left turn at Albuquerque.
How far up into Karathungal are we going?
Up the hill, not too far. The area that's designated as the spawn point is just off. Let me see. How's this working? 609E. So I think we're going down the stairs, and then there's in the valley at the bottom of the steps down there. Although, hang on a sec. See if there's a space over here. It's far enough east. Down there. I don't even remember how to get there. I know there's a path if we go farther east here. I dragging enough of these mines?
You like to try Spider Slayer tonight?
Always looking on the bright side.
Oh. Went too far north. Back.
The only thing green on my mini map I see is Forbidden Kid. I have no idea which direction you guys headed off.
What's out?
I don't see
Oh,
them
there you
either.
Yeah, they're there. They're north of
They're
us
two-
or
They're
south of us.
paired up. They're one green dot.
Oh, okay. Here they are.
This away.
They're
into
at the REM
valley.
circle. Forbidden Kid, your job is to just clear every spider until I hit level 150. Then you can slow down and only kill every other spider.
Yep, there he is.
Yep, I got the quest.
Let's
Oh, I got Introduction to the
Did you-
Wastes.
clear out the
Be able to do-
landscape crud.
I want to do some clearing here.
Yes.
Lots of clearing.
How many minions?
Yeah, here she comes.
Yeah, right at me. I'm dead.
Oh man, come on.
Well, I was just trying to clear landscape mobs that were around us and I got killed.
Yeah.
Well, they are orange.
Oh, there's some wicked webbing going on here. You know, when it wants to kill you, it won't let you heal, it won't let you do anything. I think it decides about 20 seconds before you die that you're gone. Well,
Got
we're
one minion
nice and close.
isolated. Sort of. Here comes Big Mama. Don't.
I'm just frozen in place.
Here she comes again.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah,
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
it's not a web, is it? I thought I was in a web. Maybe it was like,
I think I could cleanse it. Does your cleanse work?
Got most of the minions down south here. Oh, come.
yeah, mounted combat isn't gonna work here for me
Nope.
with the leg.
See, this is why you have a light war steed with max agility. And dash. Ah.
And it's
But of course,
me.
one of the attacks stops you to cold,
Oh, there we
webs
go.
you, dismounts you. Come on, go again. Go. I think you're right. I couldn't dismount. I couldn't
Yeah, couldn't do anything.
drop the immobilization by any means.
Might have to be an on-foot exercise.
Don't know what our chances are with that.
This is getting very frustrating. I thought I was stuck on a rock and I just got frozen in place and I wasn't even fighting the boss. Yeah, the lag
Come
is
on, move.
unreal is a good way to put it.
Move.
I think that's 2 more for me.
Move.
To quote Butthead, this sucks more than anything has ever sucked before.
Well, we could brighten our mood by doing roving threats in the wastes.
Okay. That does sound fun.
I got stalled again. That's going to be the end of me. Come on. Well, the good news is the REM circle's right there.
Yeah, it's convenient.
Well, I got one of the minions down.
Nice.
Nicholas. Binding web shot. I think that's the attack that very much immobilizes you.
You're not so big without your buddies.
Goodbye, Gristlebite. We're sorry to see you go.
Huh?
132 checking in. Hello, Owen. We are hunting Scourges of Mordor. And not coincidentally, after my 8th defeat, I appear to need to repair.
I got a heritage rune that I have to be 120 to use.
Nice.
I like it. I'll just put it away for a rainy day.
Yeah,
Or wait
on
until
the
tomorrow.
legendary servers, we get heritage runes that are level 85. And if you run Helagrod, you get gear that's minimum level 105.
Belagrad?
Yep.
Make that make sense.
It
Yeah,
doesn't
because-
make sense.
Okay.
It's what's known as a database error. Where are we off to, boys?
Repair shop? Did you say you needed a fixin'?
I do. Which
We need
repair
all
shop
the
we go to?
fixins.
The cheapest.
Well, if we can find an Earl Scheib out here, I wouldn't mind
We
getting
should-
my armor repainted. It's soaked with a lot of my blood.
Or $29.95. I'll paint any car. $29.95.
You wait for someone to take the lead here in heavy armor.
I just don't know where the group wants to go.
Okay.
Oh well, I mean,
Wow.
go to any major encampment at this point for
Just up here and to the right.
Okay.
fixing
Well, if we all
stuff.
go to the same place together, it generally makes questing easier, that's all. I'll follow Salinity.
Now, if we had a metalsmith or a weaponsmith, we could bring repair anvils along.
I'm a metalsmith. Or weaponsmith, rather.
Yeah, I think it takes up a backspace though to carry one of those anvil things around with you.
Yep.
I don't know if they stack, whether you can have more than one or how they work exactly, but
I think they stack. I think I have some that I've been carrying around for years and never used on one of my metalsmiths.
Well, I
Well, I
clearly
made
don't know
them
how they
wrong.
work, because I'm like, what? I can do what?
Yeah, back in the day, that's what raiders used to bring along.
So I don't want to use up any pack space I'm going to need for travel rations, so. Oh, web covered page. Looks like Forbin Kid needed it too.
Driven only by her
Yeah.
hunger, Shelob desired neither an alliance nor conquest.
hearing all about
Lord
Shelob.
Sauron's amusement, she chased him from her lair in the mountains.
Yeah, we never did get a finished
Hopefully-
Remercant on Evernight.
Hopefully, Magashtu has some sort of vendor, since
They
it
do.
doesn't have a mailbox.
It does.
Plenty of vending. We ride for the vendors and for glory.
I have acquired 6 complete books of pages on this trip,
Nice.
and there's so many more to go.
This is
Mordor
far
and his
from
Morgul.
fair Ithilien.
And Vales.
Now then,
771 silver. Apparently this is far from Ferrothilion.
Do I have a question?
Oh, they have level 112 armor. I thought it jumped to 115.
Who are you looking at?
This high enchanter elf lady
What?
here. High enchanter, elfsmith,
The Elfsmith.
promote.
He,
Yeah.
he has some 115 gear also.
Oh, okay. I'm just haven't got to that page yet.
Right. Yeah, so the Elfsmith has a very wide range of moat gear. Some
Oh,
very,
yeah,
very good.
Yeah, I see the one. I got the 112. I was thinking I got 110, and I thought 112 would have been a step up, but it's the armor that I already paid for.
Nah, hold for 115. And
Yeah,
then next to him, the Keeper of Mysteries has very high quality 115 gear. Much more expensive. Also has essences, also has jewelry, Well, they both have jewelry. Um, the least expensive 115 gear with the Elfsmith is the best monetary value. The increases for the more expensive gear, yeah, are not huge. Although some pieces have two um, sockets. I've actually made some gear from the northern kingdoms, because I have crafters that have all those recipes, and but the problem is you need the tokens of purification, which are a 40-to-1 trade-in for the tokens of lakes and rivers. The tokens of lakes and rivers are not shared, so I have to do a bunch of quests to get 40 tokens of the lakes and rivers to get one purification token, so one piece of gear can be crafted. And then the top quality gear also needs 3 malleable shadow essences. So that takes a lot. I had a small stack of those from other tunes. I had like 28 of those.
You know, when the lag is so bad you're struggling to do task item turn-ins, that's getting a little frustrating.
Everybody's doing the Halloween event.
I don't know. I'm enjoying flying right now. I'm about 4 feet in the air. I jumped and didn't come down. I mean, that's something for a dwarf. Come on.
Well, I did the same.
We can't toss a dwarf, but the server can.
Man, this is bad. Yeah, this is pretty horrific.
Wow.
I was wondering earlier if the 64-bit server, whether they would merge any of them, but probably not with all this lag.
I doubt that they would consider that. Yeah, I mean, it's all speculation, but I mean, they may look at some of the servers, and if they're really low population, since it costs money to add memory to take advantage of the 64-bit, they may possibly decide, yeah, it's not worth it. We'll just skip the 64-bit upgrade for those ones.
Seriously, as cheap as RAM is right now?
Well, you know, if you've only got a few hundred people on a server, is it really paying its way?
I say
I
yes.
waited 12 years. I waited 12 years for these new Intel CPUs to come out. Now's my chance.
That's true.
Well, all I know is that on one stream, Seb was like, yeah, it's going to cost money to upgrade the RAM on some servers. And that's all he said. So I don't know what his thinking is.
Keep in mind that on high-end server boards, they're not using the same kind of RAM that they use.
No, I get it. They need to be registered DIMMs with error checking and correcting, but still. $32 gig DIMMs aren't $1,500 a piece anymore.
Yeah, but then there's all the secondary costs, like the extra heat and the extra power and the blah, 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 blah. Who knows?
When your data is your product, you don't want to go skimping on your file server infrastructure.
Well, at the very least, what they may do is, as they roll out the 64-bit upgrade, start with the largest ones, just to see how much of an impact it has and what the feedback is from the users.
Feels like I've done about 20 task item turn-ins so far. That must be the 10th one. All right. I've decided that I no longer needed the tier 7 essences I was holding on to.
Oh, you want some of mine that I've been holding on to?
No, it's okay. Send him to Zinger. Zinger loves essence armor. It's one of his favorites.
Yeah, I just purged a bunch of tier 9s.
How about a lovely tier 7 essence of power?
That does sound fantastic. Send it to the Bjorning. Silver signets. I thought I had another one of those somewhere. There it is. My level is too low. Okay. Alright, my stuff's repaired and I have like 4 pack spaces open. Let's go kick some ass. Chat's really quiet though. We might need to talk about food. So, Mrs. M wanted sushi really bad on Wednesday, so I took her out to a Japanese restaurant. And one of her bribes was Friday, I'll take you out for steak. And I'm like, okay. So, Guga Foods has been doing a YouTube series where he rates all of the steakhouses in America. Didn't like Outback, didn't like Ruth's Chris, didn't like Texas Roadhouse. But he gave Longhorn like a 7.2 or something and seemed to really like his food. So we went to Longhorn tonight, and I basically ordered the same meal he had. Wild West shrimp as an appetizer, and then I got the ribeye medium rare with a baked potato and salad with blue cheese dressing. And it wasn't bad, but I watched Mrs. M sit there and eat half of the Wild West shrimp. She didn't eat her whole salad, but she actually had a salad with French dressing for lunch today, so she wasn't that excited to eat another one for dinner. Had a couple pieces of bread and butter. She ate her 6-ounce top sirloin, wolfed down her baked sweet potato with butter and cinnamon sugar, and then ordered dessert, and she ate a whole strawberry shortcake. And I was like, wow.
In this town, Longhorn is the steakhouse with the best atmosphere and best service, and the best New York steak.
Yeah, I have to say everything was pretty good, and the only service faux pas they made was I thought they brought the food out too fast, if you can imagine such a thing. we ordered our drinks, and she brought them out right away. Mrs. M just had water with lemon. I had a Coke Zero. Go figure. And then she sets the drinks down. We ordered our appetizer, and when she came back with the drinks, um, she went back and came out with the appetizer and salads together at the same time. And we weren't through our salads when our steaks hit the table. It was like, well, I like the enthusiasm, but you guys could have slowed down a little, just so we're not
Friday.
watching our entrees get cold. Yeah, Friday night they were just geared up for a big night.
They put the tiny bit of push on you on a Friday night.
Just to turn the table.
We ours is we're not big enough for that to happen here. I never have to worry about that. I just the thing that was funny to me was in the midst of the lockdowns, and even for 8 or 10 months afterwards, when meat prices were really high, New York steak was going for like $22 a pound in the store. But the New York steak dinner was still $21.95 at Longhorn.
Well, yeah, I mean, they sign annual contracts to their beef
Of course,
suppliers,
sure.
so
I know they're getting their meat wholesale and everything, and I'm like, well, why am I going to? No, yeah, we're going to sit down.
yeah, it's funny. It's like during the crypto
Get a
booms
whole
when you could
meal.
buy a whole computer for the price you'd have to pay for the video card separately. So, now that you mention it, I've just been shocked at our local beef prices. I mean, there's more cattle than people in Nebraska, but they must be taking every last cow in the state and shipping it overseas. It's the only thing I can figure.
Folks, I'm gonna call it a night.
Antler, you have a good
Our
night.
meat-
Hopefully you're busy at work tomorrow, bud. Makes the day go
Our
faster.
meat's not all that high.
Ours is. I'm looking at. I mean, this is Walmart pricing too. This isn't a specialty butcher shop. New York strips, $13.97 a pound, $12.47 a pound, $16.97 a pound, and this is choice. This is.
Well,
I mean, it's not anything special.
I mean, 12 or 13 is not.
It's not 22. Yeah.
Anything over 15, I would say no.
Here's one they claim that's Wagyu, Nebraska Wagyu probably, for 27 a pound. Does look nicely marbled. I'll give them credit for that.
What does Nebraska Wagyu mean exactly?
That means that somewhere a cow had a Japanese ancestor. I mean, they'll call anything Wagyu anymore. It's gotten ridiculous. And my nephew was working at a local restaurant called Chard, and all of our burgers are Wagyu beef, and they brought the stuff in frozen and it was under seasoned, and the shame of it was everything they did, the French fries, the buns, the condiments, the garnish, everything was fantastic except the beef patties themselves. They were overcooked, a little under seasoned, and kind of flavorless, and it was like, why are you guys serving frozen beef in a burger specialty restaurant? You shouldn't even be bringing in Wagyu. If you're going to do a proper burger restaurant, I would be grinding my own mix. I mean, it's beef short rib, and you take 2 or 3 cuts, you get the right fat mixture. You want about 76, 78 to 22 or 24, or excuse me, 18 or 16% fat to lean. And I mean, they're just bringing in frozen Nebraska Wagyu beef, and it's like, yeah, you guys are kind of missing the whole point. And they did everything else spectacularly well. Although I went back there and had lunch there a couple months ago, and they hadn't raised the prices, which was surprising. So the burgers seemed reasonable, and they had actually started hitting them with some salt and pepper. So they had tasted better. It was like, okay, the Wagyu part is still BS, but at least it's a decent burger for a fair price. But yeah, it's just very disappointing.
The meat aisle in my grocery store is a gated community.
Yeah, I can believe it.
Okay, there's a potential scourge a little ways east of here, around the back on open areas.
All right, you lead on.
Don't know how far east we have to go or what we might have to go through terrain-wise, but it's actually like east southeast of here. So I think we should stay along the
So?
upper like canyon wall as far as we can go. Wait, is there lava below us?
There's one way to find out.
Yeah, I think we're going to run into lava at some point here, aren't we?
That's not a volcano over there, is it?
Yeah, this ridgeline runs across
Can
lava.
we get around it?
Yeah, there is one of the scourges. You have to take a path around here and avoid the lava. It's tricky.
Well, I think on Worsteeds, with all of this rubber banding and lag, it should be fairly simple. I don't see a problem.
I'm on
Yeah,
my
I don't
own
know if
2 feet.
we need to get on the other side of this canyon. So that's not gonna happen this way. How the heck do you get there?
We need a Pathfinder with us so they can grapple. We need to be able to launch a zip line.
Crud.
Oh, the lighting is terrible here, too. I've got textures that are fading in and out. There we go. Sometimes it's just black wall in front of me, and other times I can actually see the textures. I don't know what's even causing the lighting to change.
Yeah, I got it too.
If only I wasn't running this junky AMD hardware.
Make it challenging.
Stuff will blow up
So
and
it's
kill
not
my
too
dog.
easy.
Whoop! I just dropped through the
Well, I did too.
landscape,
Yeah, I dropped through the same spot.
right through.
All right, well, I won't follow you two then.
I'm not going to
Maybe
be
you
able
should.
to
It's
either.
probably the quickest way to, because we got to get around the other side.
What, are you just
Where are we
walking
at?
across the lava
The
canyon?
red circle is right behind
Yeah.
All right, I'm
the
game.
stable master. Yeah, we got to go back around the other side of the camp.
So we res porting or not?
Yep.
Time to repair again.
Yeah,
Hello.
Really?
I can take one.
No,
You get damage for
No. I don't know. Ed
I-
would know.
I probably do.
No. No.
I don't think you get
you don't-
damage for a fall death.
Yeah, misadventure doesn't cause item wear.
Oh, okay. I thought it did. I thought it was worse than defeat.
Ponton Finberry
No,
checking
no.
in. Hello, Ponton. Yeah, sir. 1987 says, question I asked before, but can I ask again anyway? What is the longest has anyone stayed home without leaving, non-COVID time? Without being forced to stay home, what's the longest you've ever stayed home? Not left the
Don't know.
house.
Oh, I don't even know what that question means. You
Uh,
mean not stepping out of your own home?
I was real sick with the flu. Do you guys remember that when I kind of disappeared on you about 3-4 years ago? And people were all freaked out because I wasn't streaming or doing nothing. I was just really down, and I mean, I wasn't even gaming. I was just laying on the couch and watching TV in between naps. It was probably a couple weeks. I think I was home without leaving. It was pretty rough. It wasn't COVID either. It was just the flu. But once in a great while, it just puts me down
I
on my
never
butt.
sat in my house. Not even during COVID.
Well, it might not have been that long, but if I was stuck at home with Mrs. M, it probably seemed a lot longer than it really was. Did you guys already hit the red circle and then head out? Was I the last one?
Yeah.
Okay, I was
Last
waiting for
man
you guys to
standing.
show back up, and
Oh,
Oh.
you end up in a different res circle than we did.
Did I?
Ow. He
I,
did. How?
I probably just jumped down at a slightly different spot.
Oh my gosh, that's
Yeah.
messed up.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, where the
Well,
hell
good
is
luck.
everybody? Thanks.
Yeah, you didn't come through the invisible stone.
There we go. Alright, well, I'm trying to head back to you guys. I'm wearing my orc disguise so I won't aggro the free world riding across Mordor. I'm back at Talatharui. Which way am I supposed to go from here?
Keep coming south on the road.
That's north.
I'm standing in the road, so
Ponton has no food today. Is sick. Ponton, I'm so sorry to hear that. Alright, I'm with you.
we're gonna go this way.
Yeah, so
Guys,
you once
come out
stayed
into
home
the,
for a few
come out
weeks.
into the rough, to the north side of Ushambal. To be able to find a pathway to where we want to go, or do we still have a impassable canyon there?
It looks like it's passable. Nope, there's definitely a lava fissure down there.
All right. Oh well, that's not exactly the way I want to go. Anyway, wow. So easy to get your directions boggled here. I didn't want to go the way I was looking at the first. Want to be going east here. Secondary road, but where we're heading for, let's see, can't tell whether I want to go to the north.
Ponton says, I got coconut juice, though. That's a great help with stay hydrated.
Let's
Is that going to be the only way in?
come back along. Yeah, we want to be in behind Fushambal.
I was reading chat. I didn't see which direction you just took off, Freelancer.
I just went east.
Okay.
Now you've gone past me to the south there.
Well, I see you now. Well, something's got a quest string on it down here.
Yeah, a lot of these are just kill quests.
Okay.
Drakes and
Could be
worms and things.
Fumarole. Could be Fire Grim.
Yeah, it's the Fire Grim. Nope, and flame
We're
worms.
getting close. We need to keep going up. Nope, that's just a drake. I think what we're looking for is Spitfire.
My first 2 cars.
And I just got a new open quest for him. There he is, to the
Oh,
east.
good.
How many guys? Oh. Probably deal with all the landscape dudes.
Yeah, there's a lot of landscape dudes.
Yeah, they're not that big a problem. Okay, it looks like I only see two. Oh, no, 1, 2, 3,
There's a
4,
bunch of 'em.
5. 60K each.
I'm going to switch to yellow line
Okay.
for this.
Yeah.
Now I'm in combat, so
Yeah, there's a fumarole
I can't.
Yeah, I'm
and
taking
and
out
a
a
grim.
fumarole and a grim. I want to be able to ride, and I think I can get away with it if there's not too much landscape. But I am going to go into tank mode, even though that doesn't change much about how I ride. It changes a lot about what I'm like when I'm on the ground, and I know I'm going to get unhorsed.
Now,
Where'd he go?
I can't get my buffs on here.
He's right where you left him.
Dang, there's another active fumarole that's sending flames at us. Where is that? That's coming from a long way away. Well, that's not worth worrying about. Grims respawn.
It's alright, I need some Grims.
Grims and worms,
Oh my.
rakelings. Die, you stupid Grims. Why am I doing no damage to this?
Don't worry, I'll protect you.
Where'd our scourge go? Kara, you're dead. Yeah, he finally realized it. We're Spitfire go?
Mm,
All right, who lost my Scourge?
he's out here wandering around.
Well, I'm not seeing him.
That is a little weird.
And server despawned him.
That doesn't make any sense.
Is gone.
Ponton says, stop by for
Oh,
just a
there he
minute.
is.
I'm
I got
tired.
him. I
Have
got
fun
him.
storming the castle. Get some rest, Ponton. Hopefully you feel
He
better
went farther
soon.
west.
And we shall pursue him to the west. I shall do it while invisible so that Salinity can attack all of the aggro.
Thank you.
I'm a true friend.
There he is.
Oh man, Karogs, Drakes, Grims.
Fumerals.
Just after we cleared out that other area, he moves to another area.
Yeah.
Here, Fumarole, have some fire. See how you like that. Apparently you liked it a lot.
You probably healed him.
That wasn't nice.
There is no lag.
I'm moving okay on foot, but I'm not executing any skill.
I don't think this is going to end well.
No, I agree.
Just blame it on the lag.
I'm still moving okay, but I'm not executing any skills. Meanwhile, I'm getting hit by 2 dragonettes. Bye.
That was unbelievable.
Great. The Terra guy spent 2 minutes in front of Frozen and respawned. Now there's 3 Rog Mule around here. It wasn't enough Frozen. And more food.
Somebody piss off Spitfire.
Yeah, I was just trying to kill a fumarole and he rolled right up on me. At least they seem to have done the courtesy of leaving these things near res circles. Although that's definitely a long way down. I think this red circle's on the far side from you guys. Yeah, we're on the precipice of a long fall. Well, not the note I wanted to end it on, but at this point I think we should probably just come back and revisit this on Wednesday.
Agreed.
Freelancer, is that cool, or do you want to keep grinding this?
Oh no, there's no point. Just waiting until it wipes me out.
I thought I needed more fire grims. 'Cause, 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 Worms and salamanders, fumaroles, and yeah, it says more fire grims. Why did that one not count? Or it did. I'm just so sleepy I didn't notice. Yeah, this has been a little frustrating. All right, didn't really want to end the stream on a down note, but sometimes life gives you lemons. My thanks to Egarther, to Freelancer, and to Forbin Kid for joining me tonight. Thanks to everybody who hung out in chat. As I mentioned earlier, there's a bunch of great Lotro streamers who are actually on tonight. Let's go find one of them and say hello. And I'm just going to park here with Forbin Kid near this milestone. So have a good night, guys, and we'll play again soon.
Good night.
Tuxramus is streaming Guild Wars 2. Larian is still streaming Lotro. Potine is still streaming Lotro. Strawbell is streaming Lotro. Some great choices. Inquiring Minds Want to Know is streaming Lotro. Let's go raid Inquiring Minds. Have a great night, everybody, and I will be on my channel this weekend. We'll definitely be playing some shooty boats on Sunday. Come by and say hello, and hopefully I'm not so self-loathing that I'll be streaming Apex tomorrow night, but I'll probably be streaming Apex tomorrow night. So take care.
Bye.
And then this one is for crayons. So this one's for pencils. This one's for crayons. But it could be for anything. I mean, it could be for anything you wanted to put in it.
Lotro stream just traded with 17 viewers.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, we're getting a raid. Oh my gosh. Lotro Stream is raiding us. Hi, Lotro Stream. Welcome, welcome. Hey, oh, it's Big M Mustafa. Big M Mustafa. Boo, Big M Mustafa. Hi, how are you? How's things going? We're we are doing a test stream. We could freeze. I'm just letting you guys know now. We could actually freeze up. We've been having a lot of computer issues, and we froze completely twice earlier today. So I'm trying to push the limit